Welcome back to Kanji Master. Today we're going to be tackling kanji that we've learned originally as radicals, but actually do exist in completely the same form, but with an actual meaning in kanji. I thought, up to this point we've been trying to avoid more advanced kanji or more rare kanji. However, what's the point in learning a radical as a radical when we can actually learn it as a kanji and learn that reading and meaning and then place that inside stories? So just you're learning two things. I hope that makes sense to everyone. This one means like and furthermore or like also sort of feeling like that and then some sort of feeling to it. The onyo reading is ka, as in like katsu, meaning moreover, furthermore, like katsumata, furthermore. The kunyo reading is sho, so, or sho. I'm not sure, I can't find words with this in it. So if this is an N1 kanji, so if you're an advanced Japanese speaker or a native speaker, please let me know some words with this reading in it, because I can't seem to find any. Maybe not worth worrying about for beginners like myself, I guess. Originally learned this as top hat. I mean, you can remember that as top hat. I mean, furthermore, maybe when you're trying to make a point in an argument, your top hat, and maybe your top hat even has furthermore written on it, and so your friends always remember that when you get serious and you're trying to make a point and win an argument, and then some, and then more so, and then you put your hat on each time. Maybe that looks like very much like a Mad Hatter's top hat. Put it on when you're discussing something, maybe even at a tea party. Every time, moreover, repeating yourself. Okay, that's it for that one. On to the next one. The next kanji we're going to look at is the kanji for we've learned as a radical for axe, and actually does mean axe, unbelievably. And also for some reason the counter for loaves of bread. The onyo reading is kin, like fukin, meaning axe in Japanese. So super easy to remember the meaning for this one, I guess, as the radical is actually, in this case, the kanji meaning too. So thanks Wanikani for giving us that and sparing us the trouble of learning another one. That's how you draw it. That's pretty much all there is to it. On to the next one. The next kanji we talked about looking like a catamaran, a boat with two hulls, or trimaran, three hulls, sailing away. This one actually means Asia. The a in Asia, it's actually both the a, so Asia would be this kanji twice, with another in the middle. It's the onyo reading. Kunyo reading is tsugu, which is like the next rank next to, but this is sort of usually used with another kanji, so I wouldn't worry too much about that one. To draw it's pretty simple, as you'd imagine, just like that. And then you can have Toa, East Asia. So just trying to remember it, you can think about where you're going in your catamaran. Think about sailing to Asia. Imagine arriving there in your catamaran, looking around, seeing the sights, hearing the language, seeing the people, the food, everything as you pull into port. Like a pirate or something, sailing the seven seas. Cool. On to the next one. While this next one isn't exactly what I was talking about, how elements of our radicals are sometimes kanji, this is just literally a kanji written three times. So throw it in here anyway. It basically means crystal. Suisho. It's crystal in Japanese, sorry. So it's basically just three suns together. If you can try and remember it, you can think that obviously we only have one sun, but while you're digging through the pyramids in Egypt, you find two jewels called the suns, something like that. And when you get outside, you hold the two crystals up to the sun, and it looks like three suns together. The two crystals, the sun look like three suns together. Maybe everyone turns to crystal around you. It's like magic, like Egyptian magic. Imagine that crystal. Just remember crystal. Three short crystal. And the next one. The next kanji we've seen in radical form is the kanji. This basically means measurement. The onyo reading is sun, like simple, meaning to measure. Just draw it like this. To remember it, we've got sort of, this is like the cross, but then this one is kind of bent out of shape. Wanikani asks you to remember it in radical form as measurement by saying that you put a cross up on the wall and it's left in the sun or something, it gets all bent out of shape. So you're forced to make another one. To do that, you have to measure the old one to get it right. And this sort of thing on the left here is sort of like a measuring tape. You're trying to hold it up to measure the cross. On to the next one. This next kanji's meaning is quite hard to explain almost, because shaku is a unit of measurement in Japan, close to 1 imperial foot. It's like 30.3 centimeters, I think, altogether. So the onyomi reading for this is shaku, meaning like basically Japanese foot. So remember that however you will. The shape basically to me just looks like an R. We've talked about this as an R before. Continue to remember that. Maybe you have a ruler. A ruler. R for ruler. Try and associate that with measurement. Hardly think you'll ever see this. This is quite a rare kanji, even though it is included in the JLPT. Just remember it as an element. It's the Japanese. I can't remember it as Japanese foot. You see someone's head and then they've got their feet here. Maybe you can imagine Japanese people have very small feet. That's why you can't see them on the ends of their feet here. Maybe try that. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope this strategy of learning kanji, that Woman's Radicals, was useful. I found it a logical step and an easy way to learn 6 kanji. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!